eating the most expensive cookies on the planet, I think, maybe. I don't know. It's like $150 for some cookies, which is outrageous.
They just dropped it to $120 for 12 cookies. So now it's
what kind of cookies are these?
They're mixed, kind of like crumble cookies.
No, like what's the brand?
Oh, no free advertising. Bleep that. They're hip.
Yeah, they're very hip.
Super.
This is
hip
like an
out of
album
LA.
cover.
Here's what I'll say, and I'm sure I missed reading something that was on my end. I ordered these last Thursday. They came in last night. I ordered them Thursday with 2-day shipping. I'm understanding the weekend's not there. The math just isn't mathing to come.
Where do you know where they're coming from?
It's got to be California with a box like this.
It's gotta be. Yeah.
Well, they don't understand time.
No, that's true.
New York.
Okay, that makes less sense.
Hey guys, let's make some cakes. Period. Hey guys, welcome back to Yes Honey Pastries, where I show you how to easily and effortlessly decorate elegantly looking pastries. All right, we got it. It's here. I ordered it and it finally came. So apparently, I know you can't see me, but I want you guys to see the box. Apparently, these cookies that I got today are the most expensive and the most delicious cookies out now. So I decided to go ahead and get the box and try it. So I have it. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to open it up together. We're going to open it up together and see what it gives. I can't wait to try these cookies. I've been so excited, waiting for these cookies to get here, and they're finally here. So let's go ahead and open up the box. Ugh. All right, so we're opening the box. Upon opening the box, so I opened the first box that I showed you guys, and once I open the box, this is what I see. So it's like another very chic, very demure cookie box. Let's open it up. Let's see what the cookies are looking like. So I'm gonna take this down. Period. All right. Well, okay. All right, so upon opening the box, the very demure black box that says Last Crumb, this is what I see. All right, guys, I'm so sorry. I had to go out and come back on because my phone ran out of memory. Don't judge me. Anyway, so upon opening up the very demure box, this is what I see. Hold on, let's see. Let me bring it back just a bit. Okay, so opening the box, and these are the cookies. These look so good. Like, wow, I absolutely cannot wait to try them. And it also came with a little pamphlet here, right here at the top. So we'll look into this just a bit, and then we're gonna get into these cookies. Period. Anywho, so it came with this little pamphlet right here. I'm guessing this pamphlet is about the cookies. All right, so I ordered in this box, I believe 12 cookies came in here. Yep, so there are 12 cookies in the box. Each one of the cookies are wrapped very tightly, and they feel pretty heavy. So they have the blueberry right here, and what is this? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Looks really good. They have s'mores, campfire. What does that say? S'mores, sand, campfire. They have this type of cookie, donkey cone, which is a banana cream pie. This looks good. Ooh, yes. Okay, the floor is lava. All right. Macadamia nut right here. And they have, we're almost done with all these cookies. James Dean. The James Dean Oreo milkshake. Oreo milkshake. There, that looks good. The velvet, red velvet. Okay. Let's see what else they got. Oh, okay. Better Than Sex chocolate chip. We'll see about that. Huh? All right, the chocolate chip. Everything but the candles. Birthday cake. Okay. The Madonna. Okay, the Madonna cookie. Here it. the Madonna. It's a peanut butter cookie. I love peanut butter. My goodness. And then when life gives you lemon bar. Okay. I love me a lemon. Okay, so these are all the cookies that they have in the box. You guys, I'm going to try each and every one of these cookies. Now, I'm not going to try every single cookie today, but I'm going to do this in parts. And I want you guys along on this journey with me. I want to try these cookies, and I also want to see what Penguinz0 rated each one of the cookies. I want you guys to see how they rated it. And we're going to try them and rate them. And whatever adjustments that we need to make with these cookies, we're going to make them. Okay? Because that's what we do in this kitchen, honey. We bakes it up, girl. We bakes it up. So, yeah, I'm excited to get into these cookies. The first one I'm going to try, let me see. Okay, so the first cookie I want to try is macadamia nut. So this is the macadamia nut cookie. It's pronounced macadamia. Macadamia. Okay? It is the salted caramel macadamia. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and try this cookie, but first, let's see what the pamphlet says about this cookie. Then we're going to see what Penguinz0 thought about the macadamia nut cookie. And then we're going to try the macadamia nut cookie. So when Penguinz0 tried it, they went with the way that it was in the pamphlet. We're not doing that. So what we're going to do is what resonates with us. Huh? What resonates with my spirit is the old nasty macadamia nut. So that's what we're going to be trying first. Let's get into it. Okay, so macadamia nut. And I'm reading this pamphlet that came, once again, with the box. And if you guys did not hear me, these cookies costed me a pretty penny. So they were $120. I got free shipping for the first time. So if you guys ever decide that you want to purchase these cookies, it's going to be $120. I don't know if they still have the one-time courtesy of free delivery. The delivery fee was another $20, but that was waived because it was my first time buying the cookie selection from Last Crumb. So anyway, let's see. Okay, so I'm flipping through. I'm looking for the macadamia nut in the pamphlet so that I can read it to you guys so we can see exactly what it says about the macadamia nut. Because I'm curious to see. Okay, I found it. Number 6. All right, so on the back of the cookie, it says, if we know anything about white chocolate macadamia cookies, it's that everyone's old man seems to love them. We're not sure what it is, but as soon as the man turns 40, they suddenly start rocking white New Balances and choosing white chocolate macadamia over chocolate chip. I don't know how true that is, but we're going to take their word for it. Well, we're lowering the age threshold hereby breathing some life into the nostalgia cookie with some salted caramel. Okay, salted caramel. I'm here for that. Okay, well, and that's actually what it says in the pamphlet as well. Okay, so this is a picture of the cookie. Now we need to hear what Penguinz0 thought about this cookie, and then we're gonna go ahead and try it. I'm excited. Aren't you?
Oh, heated there.
This next one's macadamia.
Macadamia?
Yeah, I was just a little ahead of my time. They called me.
She's smoking.
No, it's macadamia, actually.
Oh, you're right.
I'd like to see you make someone laugh.
Not you filling my life with glee.
That's mediocre. It's okay. I like macadamia. That's just okay.
I'm sorry I'm not 40, is my favorite cookie.
Really?
My chocolate chip macadamia nut.
I like macadamia.
Um,
I just don't think that one's amazing.
I agree. I wouldn't pay $3 for this.
That's good. Look, if you're charging over $100
You
for a
better
box of
come
cookies,
correct.
they all better like be like, damn, that's
Yeah.
a good version of this cookie.
I'll fix it for you. Low salt. You gotta salt that shit. We even put some sea salt on there.
I like white chocolate, so like that gives it a bump for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fine.
You're right. The white chocolate's fine. The cookie itself, extremely underwhelming.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so y'all heard that. They thought it was underwhelming, not worth the money, and lacking salt. And I have to say, if your cookies are that expensive, I mean, you want it to be giving what it's supposed to give. And apparently, in their opinion, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. So I'm going to try it, but we need to microwave it first. So we're going to microwave it for 15 seconds. And then we're gonna try this cookie, this macadamia, this very expensive cookie. Okay, so we have our cookie out of the microwave, and it's time to test taste this bad boy. So after we test taste this cookie, we're gonna get into this kitchen and we're gonna bake it up, like I said, honey, because it was lacking a few things. So it's very underwhelming, was what they said. So we're gonna remake this, and then we're gonna make it overwhelming. We're gonna put our twist on it. But first, let me see what it's giving. Spitting, sorry. But first, let me see what it's giving. Okay, so I warmed it up, and this is what it's looking like on the inside. Nice and thick. Okay, let's get into it. One more bite. Okay. I have to agree. It's okay. Now, me, myself, I love macadamia nut. That's why I chose this cookie first. Because this is my favorite cookie as well. It's not as sweet as I would expect my cookie to be for white chocolate macadamia nut. It has a lot of macadamia nut in the cookie itself. Not enough white chocolate for me, in my opinion. Also, the cookie is so thick, it's almost just a bit like gummy, a little bit in the middle, and it's not completely hot for it to be gummy like in the middle. So, and some people like their cookies like that. For me, I don't. I like my cookie to still be nice, moist. I like my cookie to still be just a really good bend to it, if that makes sense. And for me, it's not giving. So I'm gonna have to agree with Penguinz0, and I'm gonna have to rate it a no. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not for me. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get into this kitchen, and I'm gonna show you how to make a white chocolate macadamia nut. And we're gonna overwhelm that bad boy. So let's get right into it, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching this test taste of this cookie. So now it's time to get our hands dirty and get in this kitchen, period. Okay, y'all, we're back. We're back. And this is what we came up with in the old nasty kitchen. So this is a cookie that we did here at the Yes Honey Pastries kitchen. Yes Honey Pastry Style. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and try this cookie. This is the white chocolate macadamia nut cookie. What I did differently with this cookie is I dipped it in white chocolate. I added a nice amount of salt, the necessary amount of salt, and we overwhelmed this bad boy. I think just by the looks of it, it definitely looks very demure. Definitely looks overwhelming, and it's not subpar, it's not mediocre, it's not just okay. So we're gonna go ahead and try this cookie. I'm gonna give you guys, I wish I had somebody to taste it next time. You know what? Next time, I will have a test taster, okay, for an honest review. But I'm going to give you guys my honest review on this white chocolate macadamia nut cookie that I made. So let's get into it. All right, so let's, all right, okay, looks good. So let's go ahead and for the kill. For the taste. So already, it's so buttery. It's very chewy on the inside. Nice and crisp on the outside. The amount of chocolate in here. Chef's kiss. The white chocolate and the caramel, it gives it that extra oomph, that je ne sais quoi. It's so crispy on the outside, super crunchy. Super crunchy on the outside. Very chewy on the inside. I absolutely love it. As I should. Very demure. Very delicious. I'm gonna have to give it a 10 out of 10. I love the cookie. For me, the sweetness is there. I think the butteriness, the richness of the cookie, and the chewiness is there. The crispness where it needs to be is there. Definitely have enough salt. It looks good and it actually tastes good as well. So that's what we do in Yes Honey Pastries kitchen, honey. We bakes it up, girl. We bakes it up. So yeah, that's my honest review of the cookie. I think you guys are absolutely gonna love it. I'm gonna leave a video of how I actually made this cookie with all the ingredients that you need, with the necessary steps and your materials that you'll need to make the cookie, which is basically things that you already probably have in your kitchen already. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you for taking the time to leave a comment. I really appreciate all the support I've gotten so far. I will definitely catch you in the next video because we're gonna keep it going. I don't know which cookie I'm gonna try next, but whatever it is, I'm sure we're gonna be able to flip that bad boy and turn it up Yes Honey's Pastry Style. Another thing to consider is our cookie that we made today is very cost efficient. So we're gonna keep in mind that we spent $10 a cookie because the cookies were $120 for 12. So one cookie that we're making in our kitchen today is gonna be way less than that. So you'll be spending about a good $3 to make this cookie. And you probably already have these ingredients in your pantry right now. So let's just, a thing to consider. Let's keep it in mind, girl. Let's keep it in mind. Okay, so into our mixing bowl, we're gonna add both of our sugars along with our butter. We're gonna let that mix on low to medium for about a good 5 minutes. After a few minutes, maybe about 2 minutes into the mix, we're gonna go ahead and scrape our bowl. I'm sorry. We're going to go ahead and scrape down our bowl and then continue the mixing process. Once again, we're going to let this mix for about a good 5 minutes. That way we're going to make sure that everything is well incorporated in our cookie recipe. After we let that mix for about a good 5 minutes, we're going to go ahead and add in our eggs one at a time. Now, before I started this process, I made sure that my butter was at room temperature and not cold. So the reason for your butter being at room temperature before you go ahead and mix your cookies is because that would give your cookie that nice chewy texture on the inside of the cookie. So you want to make sure your butter is completely room temperature and not hard and not too cold. After we add our eggs, we're definitely going to add them one at a time and let the mixer continue to mix. After we add those eggs one at a time, we're going to go ahead and add in our vanilla extract. But guys, you want to make sure that you scrape down your bowl. This step is very essential to make sure everything is well incorporated within your cookie. Everything is evenly spread out. So I know it may seem very tedious because we will need to continue to scrape down our bowl in between mixes, but guys, it's very worth it and it's super important. And just keep in mind that if you don't want to make this recipe, I live in the Houston area, and if you would like me to make you some white chocolate macadamia nut cookies, you can definitely contact me and I will make them for you. But in the meantime, you'll have this recipe here. So once we got all of our eggs into our butter and sugar batter, we went on ahead and added our vanilla extract. Lastly, we added all of our dry ingredients. Everything that I am talking to you about within the cookie recipe, I will leave in the description box below. So once we add in all of our dry ingredients, we're going to let the mixer mix for about a good 30 to maybe 40 seconds. We don't want to mix it too long because we don't want our cookie batter to be overmixed. That will cause our cookie to bake flat and spread out a little more than it needs to. Okay, so we're just going to let it mix for about a good 45 seconds max. After that, we're going to add in the best part of this cookie, which are the chocolate chips and the macadamia nuts. So I added in both chocolate chips and macadamia nut. Once again, we don't want to overmix this batter. So we're going to just let the batter, the cookie batter mix until the toppings, which are the chocolate chips and the macadamia nuts, are well incorporated within the cookie. I went on ahead and added an extra oomph and cut up some white chocolate pieces from Ghirardelli, just to add that extra chocolatey taste and texture to the cookie. This is optional. Another option you can do is before you add in the macadamia nuts, you can go ahead and roast them in your oven for just a couple of minutes. That would enhance the flavor of the cookie as well. So once we get everything mixed up, our batter is complete. This is the complete batter. Now, I made a large amount of cookies, you guys. The recipe that I'm going to leave in the description box will be for just a one-time batch. You can double it if you would like. So after I got my cookie dough prepared, I went on ahead and placed it in plastic wrap. This is going to be very essential because you want to make sure that you chill your cookie dough before you bake it. This will make sure that when you bake your cookies that it has a nice poofy look to them and not so much as a spreaded look, because that will give the butter time to set within the cookie versus baking the cookie once you've prepared the mix, because that will also cause your cookies to spread a bit more than it should. So if you want that nice voluminous looking cookie, then you want to make sure that you chill your cookie dough after you mix it. So I wrapped my cookie dough in a few plastic wraps, and then I placed it in the refrigerator. But before I placed it, I wanted to mark my cookie dough, so once it's set, I knew how many cookie pieces I would get out of the dough, and I could just easily cut it off. So I marked it with a knife, going down the cookie which was going across, and then I marked a line going straight down the middle. This is how I'm going to section off my cookies before I bake them. This is optional. You don't have to do this. You can just go ahead and place the dough, your cookie dough, in the refrigerator, and you can use a cookie scoop and just scoop the cookies out. That would also be a good way to make sure your cookies are even. But I chose to do it this way. You guys can do it either way you like. So here I'm going to go ahead and separate the cookie so that I can go ahead and place them on the cookie sheet. And of course, you want to make sure all of your cookies are as even as possible, which is the reason why I went on ahead and marked the cookie dough to get that little extra step in. So I'm separating the cookie dough. I'm going to go ahead and place it on my cookie sheet. And I just wanted to let you guys know, I think, in my own personal opinion, when you're making cookies from scratch, it may be a bit tedious, but trust me, it's well worth it. The taste is better. The quality is better. You know, you get that nice freshly baked cookies, and it's very affordable. Now, once again, I spent $120 on those cookies, but these cookies you would spend maybe about $3, and it will make you a good batch of 12 cookies. So I think that is absolutely a win. And once again, if you are in the Houston area and you find that this task is a little bit too tedious, you want some nice freshly baked cookies, I can do that for you. And I also deliver in the Houston area. And I also want you guys to know, if you're a follower or a subscriber and you are not in the Houston area, I am working on some very great things to have my cookie dough shipped out to you if you guys would like. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to separate my cookie dough. Now you want to make sure that your cookies are at least 2 inches apart so that when they spread, they are not sticking together. We want to make sure that our cookies come out looking nice, voluptuous, and just beautiful. While my cookies are cooling, I'm going to prepare my finishing toppings. My caramel pieces and my chocolate, the chocolate I'm going to be dipping my cookies into. So the chocolate that I use is white chocolate, and it's an almond bark. I like this because it is very flavorful and it melts really well. It's very smooth and it's very easy to use. So this is the chocolate that I chose to use with these cookies, and if you choose to use this chocolate as well, you won't be disappointed. Trust me. It's the chocolate that I also use to dip my strawberries and all of my little treats. So it's very worth it, and it is definitely cost effective, efficient. I always get that mixed up. So I am also using a silicone baking mat to place my cookies on once I dip them in the chocolate. Now, you guys don't have to use this. You can use parchment paper. That will work just as well too. But from this, it's a lot easier for me. You can reuse it. You don't have to worry about spending money on parchment paper. You can go ahead and just wipe this down, wash it, and reuse it once again, and it's very easy. The cookies, the chocolate will not stick to this silicone baking mat. Like I said, this is one of my favorite flavors of cookies, which is why I chose this. Can you guys please leave me a comment and let me know what your favorite cookie is and what type of cookies that you like, that you really like, and where you get your cookies from. So once I finished dipping my cookies in the chocolate, I went on ahead and I had to reheat my caramel pieces again. And I got the caramel pieces from my local Kroger. It is gourmet caramel cubes. And I will also leave a description for all of these ingredients in the description box as well. So I just took that caramel, I placed it in a piping bag, and I drizzled it over my cookies and gave it this really, really beautiful look at the end. And I think that they came out really good. I also think if Penguinz0 would try these cookies, I truly believe that they would absolutely love them and they would rate them a yes. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know if you decide to try this recipe and what you thought about it. Please stay tuned for part 2 where I will be trying another cookie from Last Crumb, and then we'll be making that bad boy Yes Honey Pastry Style. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy the video, and I will definitely catch you next time. See you in the next video. Here's another cookie recipe that I think you guys would absolutely love.